Hello everybody on YouTube, hope you guys are doing great. Now today we are at the headquarters of AMBA Bajaj dealership out here in Bangalore. They're located on the Hosur main road and they happen to be the biggest Bajaj authorized sales and service network across Karnataka. In Bangalore alone, they have more than like 15 dealerships, and today, you know why we are here, right? We're here to hang out with the new Pulsar, the meanest, the baddest, and the most powerful Pulsars ever. So we have the N250, we have the F250, and in this video, we'll take a look at what is new on these motorcycles, and should you invest your money in buying these, and has Bajaj done enough? Do these motorcycles have what it takes to carry the 20-year legacy of Bajaj Pulsar, what Pulsar have been known for across these 2 decades. So let's take a closer look at these motorcycles and let's see what comes with it. Alright, now let's take a look at what's new. So essentially the engine and the frame is built from ground up. It's completely new. This is a new 250cc oil and air cooled engine which makes about 26 bhps, and that makes this motorcycle to be the fastest and the most powerful Pulsar ever. This frame is all new, the chassis is new. The Bajaj has used this steel tubular frame instead of sharing the perimeter frame chassis from the other siblings like your NS or the Dominar as well. So this is a brand new chassis, double down tube, and if you can see here, the frame ends over here and then that's where the engine mounts, and there's nothing below this. So this is another way of using the engine as the stressed member of the chassis. And then the entire bodywork is all new in this. Even the switch gear as well as the mirrors, they are all new. Bajaj is very well known to raise the customer experience by giving nifty small little touches. The fit and finish on this thing is top notch. There's a good click sound to the switch. There are absolutely no panel gaps, and furthermore, to reduce any sort of vibration or rattling noise, Bajaj has tried to use single piece parts as much as they possibly could. So lesser number of joints means lesser number of usage of bolts or rivets, and that would result in lesser rattling or any kind of vibration. And then you have other features like you get this small USB charging socket which is neatly integrated near the tank, so that would help you to keep your gadgets and gizmos charged up all the time. And as industry standard, this motorcycle comes with a single channel ABS. And another segment first feature is the usage of slipper clutch. Now as you know that this is primarily targeting the Yamaha FZ25 which has been ruling the segment for quite some time now. So Bajaj has equipped this engine with a slip and assist clutch, which would mean lighter clutch actions as well as faster and quicker downshiftings without having to risk this rear wheel locking up. And then the usage of LED has been done in a very clever manner, so you get this bi-LED projector headlight on the front, and this is pretty powerful. You'll get to see it when we ride the motorcycle. We have ridden it for some time in the dark, and I was really impressed with the amount of light it puts on the ground. And due to the projector setup, there is absolutely no scattering all over the place, and the beam is very well focused. And the blinkers are LED as well as the tail lamp. So in the tail lamp you can see this beautiful crystal looking texture which enhances the overall experience. So overall I'm very impressed with the entire design, the way Bajaj has implemented the thoughts on this motorcycle. And I might say it in the video a couple of times that this is a Pulsar, but then this always raises the experience of being a Pulsar owner. So that's all about the talking points. Now let's go and ride this thing and let's see how it feels to ride. 20 years of the Pulsar. It came out as a product. It came as individual products of Pulsar 150 and 180. And then in the last 2 decades, this product has become a brand in itself, which is a big thing. And the reason behind this is that Bajaj over the last 2 decades have heard their customers time and over again, and they have given significant amount of updates to this motorcycle. And this engine is so good, it's so smooth and it's so refined that I just cannot believe that it's actually a Bajaj. I mean, if I could say that this is possibly the most refined engine that's available on the entire portfolio of Bajaj, starting from their 100cc commuter motorcycles all the way to their flagship Dominar 400. This is the most refined product ever. And Pulsars have always been known to be very rider friendly because of the raw power and the way the motorcycles deliver the torque, a usable torque in city as well as on highway. And this thing takes all of that to one level up, because this engine is so tractable. Right now we are at 4000 rpms. Let me just slow it down, let me bring it down. So we are currently at, let's say, 2500 rpm. We are on 5th gear. We are a little less than 2500 rpm. We are on 5th gear. If I just open the throttle, yes, there will be a little bit of a nodding from the engine part, because again we're stressing the engine out, but then anything beyond that, it's all gone. It's like completely vanished. That's how tractable this motorcycle is. That's how amazing this engine is. The suspension is top notch. Yes, it does not get any fancy upside down unit or anything of that sort, but then the way the suspension has been tuned, this is amazing. I mean, this is taking up almost everything that the stupid roads of Bangalore has to offer, and I'm quite sure that this will take up almost anything that our Indian roads will throw at it. The seat is wide, it is flat, and it is very well cushioned, so there's a lot of space for the rider to move around, as well as the seat for the pillion too. It's pretty big, it's pretty flat, and be it for city rides or be it for highways, this thing is going to feel extremely comfortable. Yes, this is the naked version, so we do not get any visor on the front. That's why you'll feel a little bit of wind buffeting on the chest, but then you have a semi-faired version as well, which is the F250, and that will actually take out the other stuff. Oh, thanks a lot, guys. So that will actually take out the equation of the wind buffeting from your chest as well. It's a brilliant product. I mean, everything on this bike has been so neatly done. The quality of switchgear, the plastic, the panels that Bajaj have used, they have improved the quality significantly. The switches have a very nice tactile feel to it. They're all backlit just like any other Bajaj motorcycle, or any other Pulsar motorcycle I should say. And the attention to detail is incredible. Now look at the triple tree, or look at the handle clamp part, the way they have designed the handlebar clamp. You know, this whole, the entire assembly, the way they have designed it. If it was, I mean, they could have given a very simple kind of a layout, but then Bajaj thought, let's push the limits, let's push the benchmark a little bit higher, and that's how they came up with this beautiful looking design. You get functional bits as well. You have this USB charging socket, which will help you to keep all your gadgets and gizmos charged up when you're out on the highways. The grip from the tires is pretty good. Now this comes with two tire variants. One is the MRF Nylon Grip Zappers, and then you have the TVS Euro Grip. So whatever your preference is, you can check with your dealer. They will help you get that thing. And the grip level is pretty good. The brakes are good as well. Now we are at 4,500 rpm. Sorry, the speedometer is disengaged. If I had to do a panic braking, the ABS does a brilliant work. You saw there was hardly any time in which the bike came to a complete stop, right? So I'm struggling to find one bit on this motorcycle which I can complain about. There's absolutely nothing. The seat height is low. I am 5 feet 8 with a 33-inch inseam, and I can keep both the feet flat on the ground, as you can see. The foot pegs are placed slightly towards the rear, so it's little rear sit, and that is how your legs, your thighs grip the tank very well. The tank shrouds are extended all the way towards the front, so even if you are someone who is taller with longer legs, it will not foul against the tank shrouds. And look at this clever engineering. Look at this part. The gap is very less, and they have designed it so well that there is absolutely no way that these two mounts will actually rub against the side panels. This is proper, this is clever engineering. The mirrors are pretty sturdy. You can see what's behind you. It gives a very clear view behind what's coming behind you. Let's just give a quick throttle. So you can rev this thing all the way up to the red line. Amazing, brilliant, brilliant. So I do not know how to put it. You know, this is a Pulsar which does not feel like a Pulsar. Don't take it otherwise. What I mean is that this is definitely a Pulsar to its core, what Pulsars have been known for the incredible power delivery and the way the motorcycles are, for the sheer value for money quotient. So this at heart is definitely a Pulsar, but then the level of refinement, the level of fit and finish, the quality of everything on this product does not make you feel like you're riding a Pulsar. It's that good. And again, kudos to the entire team at Bajaj for doing this clever engineering, for taking care of the customer feedback, and for upgrading the product in such an amazing manner. So I hope that this video comes out to be of some help for some of you guys. In case if it does, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Stay safe, ride safe, and I'll see you guys again in the next one. Until then, take care, God bless, bye bye.